Alright, welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn walkthrough. That was such an awkward way to stop it, but an hour passed, so that's kind of the limitations of doing it just video by video instead of live stream. Well, anyway, let's get back to it.
Just how big is Meridian? What's it like?
Where do I even start? My tribesmen are masters of the forge, the best tinkers in the world. But when it comes to building, the Carja have us beat. The city soars over a canyon with more bridges than the Nora have roads and buildings tall as mountains. And across the valley stands the spire, like a blade thrust into the sky reflecting the sun. You really owe it yourself to see it. So consider that a challenge. Or an invitation.
It's nice to see a friendly phrase.
Tell me about the derangement again.
Well, the way I hear it, 15, 20 years ago, the machines weren't always pissed off like they are now. When a hunter came at them, they'd spook and run. So it was hard to take them down, but not dangerous, so long as he was smart enough to jump out of the way. But then the derangement starts up and everything changes. Now, when a hunter fires a shot, the machines snarl and charge right at him. A few more years pass and they start attacking people on sight. Going anywhere becomes a major risk. If that wasn't bad enough, entirely new kinds of machines start showing up. Bigger, meaner, and heavily armed.
Like the Sawtooth.
Yeah, 10 years ago, that one. But every couple of years or so, something worse comes along. Believe me.
So what's making it happen?
Yeah.
No one knows. And the machines, well, they aren't telling.
That seems like a major plot point. That seems like a major plot point. I mean, we saw a snake machine in her... This is not a spoiler. But we saw in Horizon Forbidden West, we saw that snake one. That one is new. So that is raising the question, what is creating these things? Anyway,
I want to ask you about something you said before.
Ask away.
I mean, they kind of stand like the Mass Effect, the dialogue choices, when they stand like that. But it's more detail. Man, this graphics are top notch. Even the character models look realistic. Crazy, right?
I've never seen armor like yours before.
You've never seen Vanguard steel? Well, let me introduce you. Ring-locked, impact-protected, sturdy enough to choke a sawtooth. It has to be. The Vanguard are the Sun King's best. Life-takers and machine breakers to a one. You might even give a Nora Warmaid like you more trouble than she can handle.
With all that metal to slow you down? I doubt it.
Yeah, hard to say. From where I'm standing, looks like a pretty even match.
Compliments. So you're old, man.
What else do you know about Olin?
Is he really that interesting? I'm starting to get jealous. Well, he scours the wilds for ruins, digs up stuff, and sells it to nobles. When he's not scrounging, he's scouting. Exactly the skills you want the man guiding your expedition to have. I've known him for a few years. He's a loyal companion, cares for his family, holds his drink well enough. I like him, but besides that, not much to tell.
I feel like there's a mystery to him.
I should make my way to the blessing.
Yeah. Look, maybe I shouldn't say this, but it's obvious that you don't belong in this backwater. I mean, you're smart. You're obviously capable, and, well, I mean, look at you.
What are you talking about?
Wow.
You know what. All right, if you ever visit Meridian, look me up. I'll show you around, make introductions. It'll be a whole new life, if you want it. Anyway, I have to go to that blessing thing, too. So, see you around, maybe?
Dude! You are so crushed on her back. How old are you?
Perhaps the Carja have come to make amends? I'll deny them the chance.
But we see you in the sequel, so clearly the relationship, I don't think gets to that degree. It seemed like more friendly.
Everyone's acting like these cursed Carja are honored guests.
I'll give you my best prices, I promise.
Doesn't seem like the best prices.
Until next time.
Next time, you'll be a brave.
Looks like it.
Dancing, the beer.
Don't you have a blessing to attend? Let's
I-
talk later.
I guess so.
Let's start the blessing when all aspirants are in place.
Oh,
Expecting more tomatoes?
in truth, I thought they were throwing stones.
Stones hit a lot harder. You'd know the difference.
If you wish to speak, we should do so after the ceremony. I'd rather not hold things up, or do anything else that angers these people. So many spears. Spears everywhere. After the ceremony, please. Better to talk then.
He seems nervous.
Aloy, take your place right there. The prayer lantern is yours. I made it for you.
Thank you.
Blasphemy. Sisters. Aspirants, before each of you sits a prayer lantern crafted by your mother. In her honor, light its flame.
If we knew Aloy's mother, we would. Oh no, it's gonna be for Ross.
In honor of Rost. And all he did to help me get here.
Heck yeah! Honor thy father, and,
Oh,
well,
Mother, hear our prayer. What is the child but a mother's hope that takes flight? A glowing flame that climbs the air, set free to the wind, sailing the sky till it fades and falls. So, from one to another, passes the chain of love.
I mean, we would, but Aloy never knew her mother, so... I mean, I feel like that's what she would do.
There's Olin. I have some questions for him.
Yeah, I have a question too. I mean, I thought the machine was exclusive to Aloy, so that kind of proves...
Is it just me, or is her skin off this year? Did you see those cardboard pins? The old mother would get down all the worthless things.
Alright, I have questions for you.
Hello, Olin.
You know my name? Ah, guess Aaron told you.
Yep.
Why did you act so strange when we spoke earlier?
Must be this festival. I'm really not one for crowds. Maybe I should just turn in.
Stop dodging my questions.
Exactly.
All right, cool your fire. I got nothing to hide.
Yeah, we already know who you are, so... Where did you get your focus?
I've never seen anyone else with a focus. Where exactly did you find it?
In a ruin, north of the Claim. That's our name for the Oseram homeland. Up there, the metal seams run deep. Steel giants half buried in loose soil. Forgotten caves that the old ones bored into mountain rock. Your eyes just lit up.
I found my focus in a cave just like you're
Oh.
describing. A ruin of the old ones.
Hold on. Alright, back to it.
If you've delved yourself, you know as much as I do. Go to those places for answers. Not me.
Well, you seem to have a lot of answers. So,
When we spoke earlier, you winced, then looked like you were in pain. Or frightened. Did your focus show you something?
It didn't show me anything. I told you. It malfunctioned. Happens all the time.
what do you mean all the time? I feel like he's lying. Why are you lying?
You're not a very convincing liar.
Do you always accuse people you've just met of lying?
Only the ones who aren't telling the truth.
Yep.
Fire and spit, girl. I'm a plain hammered man with nothing to hide. You don't believe me? That's your trouble, not mine.
I don't trust you. I do not trust you. What is he intentionally hiding? Is focus malfunction?
What are you doing here, Olin? Why come to Norland?
Aaron needed a scout for his expedition, and a second for his drinking. That's all. Someone to stop the Sun Priest getting lost. When all this is over, I'm back to delving ruins, rummaging for scrap, scrounging up trinkets to sell.
So you're an explorer?
Just another Outlander, girl. A man's gotta make his shards. I just make mine in service to the King's court. That's all.
You seem pretty shifty.
I don't understand. We have this device in common, but you can't wait to stop talking to me.
I already have all the friends I need, girl. I don't need the bother.
I'm used to being shunned by the tribe. I thought you'd be different.
It's nothing personal. It really isn't. You should... try to enjoy yourself tonight. Big day tomorrow. Always best to make every day count.
What?
Fast. What about Vala? She's strong.
You
Blood
seem
for
suspicious.
Find fortune in your trials, Aloy.
I mean, I understand what Aloy means. I mean, he just kind of shunned her, and not intentionally, but like he was hiding something. Like,
Your blessing was most illuminating. I've never seen its like. A rare gift indeed.
But you don't believe in Allmother, do you?
Usually the distance between our tribes shrouds Nora ways from Karja eyes. But here among you, I see a beauty that shines true. Perhaps Naman is right after all, that the sun's light brightens all lands and all peoples.
Who's Naman?
One of my brethren, who believes the sky is wide enough for the faiths of all tribes.
interesting. So, let's ask about your culture, because I respect every culture.
Who is the Sun King you speak for?
His Luminance Avad is the 14th king of the Radiant Line. His light envelops the sky and everything beneath it. He is the chosen of the sun. By his divine rule, we are given sight and purpose.
You speak highly of him. Do you know him well?
By his nature, he is unknowable and infallible. We are his instruments, not his companions. I have been in his presence, but we draw down our hoods so as not to behold his light directly.
He's the sun, he has total power, and no friends. That couldn't go wrong.
Ah, your sarcasm. That's definitely Ashley Birch. So, what was the 13th Sun King? Because everyone speaks ill of him.
If your Sun Kings are so infallible, how do you explain the crimes of the last king?
Well, the sun's glory is a great and brazen crown for a vessel as small as a man. If the vessel is flawed, indeed in the burial caves, one can see the skulls of the past kings are cracked, trialed and fired in the sun's kiln. That can be too much for any man to bear, even a ruler of men.
So the sun can make bad choices like anyone else.
Oh, no.
What the? Interesting.
Has there ever been a Sun Queen?
Yeah.
Many wives and consorts, of course. Or, oh, you mean
You
for
mean-
the sun to choose a queen?
Yep.
This has not happened.
Why not?
The sun
Yep.
is masculine, of course, and so would choose its heirs thus.
It's a light in the sky. I've never seen anything dangling from it. I don't know if you've noticed, but women run things around here.
Well, Avad took a woman as captain of his vanguard, the first to hold such an honor.
You mean Aaron's sister, Ursa. From what he told me, she sounds formidable.
Oh, formidable indeed. A woman, and an outsider as well.
She might make a fine Sun Queen, given a chance.
Sun... Oh, no, no, no. No.
Wow, you are just a political dick. I mean, I can see it. I can see a Sun Queen, but considering this kind of culture is kind of very sexist and against their women, I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon. Aloy asked some straight, legit questions. Thank you, Aloy. Yep, that's why she's fan favorite in this game. That is why she's still fan favorite.
Who are you, Sun Priest?
I am the Reverend Irid. The glory of the Karja is the sun's glory, reflected. We sun priests are but glimmers of its great light.
You just said a lot.
Yep.
But you didn't tell me anything.
My apologies.